Calls to replace Biden versus silence on Trump. America has lost its political mind. Someone must have dropped America on its head because this country isn't making a lick of sense. President Joe Biden had a disastrous debate performance last week that reinforced concerns about his age and mental acuity. That's a fact, and it has prompted people in the Democratic Party to ask fair and serious questions about the best path forward. That makes sense. It's a mature, reasonable response, kind of like the response a mature and reasonable person might expect if, to toss out a random example, a political party's presidential candidate had been convicted on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records and found liable for sexual assault and defamation. Democrats have said, our candidate is an older man and he just struggled through a primetime debate, occasionally losing his train of thought and generally sounding weak. Should we replace him? How do we rebuild trust among the voting public? Republicans, on the other hand, have said, our candidate is also an older man than the convicted felon who fomented an insurrection and continues to deny the results of the last presidential election while often delivering near indecipherable rally speeches about boats and sharks and batteries. Who cares? Trump 2024. Beyond the parties themselves, a veritable parade of pundits and commentators across the political spectrum have decided unequivocally that Biden must be replaced on the Democratic ticket. He's got to go. The end. The day after the debate, the New York Times editorial board trumpeted, to serve his country, President Biden should leave the race. The editor of the New Yorker called for Biden to step aside. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution editorial board wrote under the headline, it's time for Biden to pass the torch.